My girlfriend has a secret. I was helping her in her garden at dusk. She says it's the best time to prune her plants. I honestly love it, and it really makes me happy working with her on my birthday. While cutting off some pricks on a rose to make it easier to hold. Then, as I dug through, I found a note lodged in there that just said, "Check the basement." My girlfriend then did one of her tickle attacks, which I adore, and I had already snuck the paper in my pocket. I then went inside with the excuse of going to the restroom. She let me go, but not without a somewhat questioning look. I went down the hall past the kitchen, and boom, I was at the basement door. Something told me not to go downstairs. But I did anyway. The door was unlocked. I walked downstairs and then heard surprise. My family and my friends were all there. It was my birthday today. My girlfriend came up behind me happily, wondering if she did good because of my absolute obsession for surprises. I hug her lovingly and go enjoy eating my food and cake. After the party, my girlfriend asked if I wanted to see her attic. I honestly had no idea what to say to that. I mean, I have never seen it, and to be honest, I was curious. I said, sure. My heart was thumping with the speed of a cheetah, and she held my hand and gave me this look that said, way more than I want to show you something. The extendable ladder creaked as if they were warning me and reminding me to leave at the same time. When we entered, the smell of the room was horrid. Something was definitely rotting in there. She led me in with the smile of a pet who was ready to show their owner a dead animal of some sort. Oh, how I wish it was an animal. We made it to the door. She opened it up, and there it all was, pictures of my exes, friends who were never seen again, and a family member along with other unrecognizable faces. I was speechless. I had a pit in my stomach that was hurting like crazy. She circled around me like an animal circling around prey. Do you know what happened to these people, Josh? She said with a hint of love in her voice that sent shakes all over my body, especially my hands. No. My voice had a notable stutter, which made her smile disappear. Shush, baby, don't cry. They are all in a better place now. I punched her in the face, knocking her out. I began searching around, hoping that maybe someone was still alive somehow. As I did, I called the cops while turning on all the lights. I then saw them all completely dismembered and torn apart. The officer said they could get there in 10 minutes. Then I heard her getting up, and the officer told me she tracked the location, while I frantically explained to him what was happening. Then my phone died. I immediately took some pictures and got downstairs and hid in the restroom. Looking back, I realized this was a survival instinct of the rock scenario. She came down calling my name, begging me to come out so she could explain. I checked my phone for 9 minutes till they get here. Baby, please, it was for us. You know I wouldn't do that to you. I love you. Please come out so I can show you how much I love you. I heard the sound of a kitchen knife being removed from its holder. I look again at the clock on my phone. 8 minutes. I needed to find a way to distract her. So I took a chance and ran outside to the front yard. Obviously, she noticed. 6 minutes, I checked. She ran outside with me while I climbed on top of my car. Darling, please stop with the theatrics. You're the only one who's been right for me. They all would have taken you, she said in the unhinged British accent that always made me laugh. Then she lunged at the car. 5 minutes. I then jumped onto her car, forcing her into a ring around the Rosie Chase with me. Since her car was bigger, she was going to have to find a way to jump without hurting herself. Then, by God's grace, the cops came and arrested her on the spot. She tried to run barefoot, but they got her. At least now I know why you don't enter other people's attics.